Now, I think what I'm going to do, well, I'll pay Kasumi a visit. Wrong way.
Hey, got a minute?
Sure.
Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwas' office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. It seems like it'd be lonely, surrounded by people who never knew the ship you both served on. I'd be reaching for the brandy, too.
Yep. I'm going to go and take her the brandy right after I get done talking to you.
Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Yeah, there's no list of options about what you want to talk to Kasumi about when you speak with her. Let me see. I know I got the brandy on the Citadel, but I'm pretty sure I picked up something else that for some reason I'm forgetting about. I don't have those because if I did, then it would have had me offering them to Ken and Gabby. Okay, yeah, I could have picked those up on the Citadel, but I did not go everywhere on there. I'll get them next time. And so I'm gonna end this session now and save the game here. And at the beginning of my next one, I will give Dr. Karen Chakwas her present, her booze. So that's it for now. Have a good one, everybody. Goodbye. Hello, I'm back again playing Mass Effect 2, and we have got some brandy for Dr. Chakwa there. Chakwas. I should know by now whether the S is silent or not, but I don't for some reason. Anyway, let's give it to her.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
Hells yeah.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
Whoa. Careful you don't fall down, Shep. And there's the doc sleeping it off. It's fine, nobody's likely to get hurt in the near future, so and I guess if they do, then we can just slap some Metagel on them for most things and they'll be okay. I better go and feed my fish before I forget. I hope they didn't die just because I started a mission after I left the Citadel and didn't feed them right after that. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank God they're still swimming around. Okay. Here's some food, fishies. Look up the top of the tank food. There you go. Tasty stuff, isn't it? Let me see. Messages? Anything? I believe, yeah, nothing new. So I'm just gonna mark all of these as red. We also, actually I probably already commented on that. So, anyways, let's, now that we have woken Grunt up, let's see if Kelly and Joker have anything to say about him before we move
Commander,
on.
you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, well, now I have. Okay.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports refer Oak here. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Yeah, Grunt. He didn't. His initial reaction upon getting a breath of fresh air was not what I'd call the act of a mentally stable person. Anyway, let's see who has sent me a message. I bet the... Oh. You know what? Okay, yeah. This is it. That's something that I didn't actually know. I mean, it certainly makes sense given that Okir negotiated with the collectors, but I had not made the connection that, and I had somehow missed reading, or I mean, I'd read that message in previous playthroughs, but I didn't pay attention to the part that says Grunt's creation used collector technology, and that he might have, I don't know, some collector-based stuff implanted inside him or something like that. That's a bit interesting. All right.
You collect stray cats as a kid? Because we really needed a Mega Krogan, so thanks for dragging him home.
You're welcome.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay. We are going to Omega next. It is a wretched hive of scum and villainy, as someone once said about someplace else in another franchise. On Omega, we can pick up the mercenary Zaid Masani, the scientist Morden Solus, whom we will need to, for one thing, find a way to make us immune to the paralyzing swarms of the collectors, and also to implement all the upgrades for weapons and such that we have gathered. And finally, there is a dude named Archangel, about whom we don't know all that much. But he is worth picking up. That much we do know. And I will let you guys pause on this and read about Omega. Well, actually, I would disagree with the statement about there being no unifying authority on Omega. I can think of something that would qualify. But for now, let's talk. I wonder if anybody has flown up to Omega and said that it looked like a Hanar. Or a jellyfish, for that matter. Same basic thing. As Kay Nolenko once said about the Citadel, big place. I would like to keep Kasumi with me for this excursion, and we will also take Grunt. Jacob and Miranda, you guys stay aboard the Normandy, rest up for when I feel like bringing one of you on a mission. Alright. I think that I will not spend any points on anything for now. With Grunt, yeah, I'm going to want to give him incendiary ammo. And spend some points in that. With Kasumi, there's, well, okay, so I got all that stuff. Grunt has got an assault rifle and a shotgun. Kasumi's got what she had before. Okay.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Okay. So, those are the leads on those people. But, directly in front of us is the third person we're supposed to talk to.
Please. Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please, I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Damn, this is making me a bit uncomfortable. Just like it did the first time I saw it.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right, I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and he's using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
I'll let you know right now that I do not much care for Zaid. For reasons that will be shown later on. But suffice to say for now that what we just saw of him is fairly typical of what he's like, and yeah.